It's the way that you say my name that makes me feel like I'm in the right place. It's just a thing.
Hey everyone, back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back anyway to do another video. So, what I want to talk about in this video is about, I know it's people out there that want to know how to, be a friend or have questions on it or need advice or, because I know it's not too many videos on advice about friendships or anything else, and this is just my opinion and my advice. Take it or leave it. So I just wrote a couple of things down. So if you see me looking down, that means I'm reading what I have wrote. But cause it's not necessary that I'll have so much thoughts about stuff at night, at late night in a way, and I just sometimes want to express my feelings sometimes. So I guess it's a video way of me expressing my feelings, but also helping out other people that want to know the motivation of being a friend, being a having the best relationship with your friends. So starting off this video, I'm just going to read a couple things, and then I'm gonna go by my 5 list of what you should do when you want to be somebody's good friend or best friend in that category, if it makes sense. Okay, but y'all get what I'm trying to go here. Okay, so what I wrote down was, if you're going to be a real friend, best friend, it's just the same thing as if you were in a relationship without the romance part. Okay, this is just my opinion and my advice. Take it or don't. In point blank period. So I wrote more and I said, I know it's people out there want to hear or know the knowledge and motivation behind being a good friend, no matter the gender. Come on now, we already know that for sure. So another thing I wrote and said, also, people isn't aware as human beings, we can be social awkward. And that's very true. A lot of people is not aware that many of us as people, we can be very social awkward when we go out in places. And a lot of people just want to know why they feel that way. And it's because you kind of social awkward. And I think it's okay to be social awkward to a certain extent. A lot of people is not going to walk out the door and be confident as like other people. We humans, And another thing about it is, another reason why we can be social awkward is because when we go into a place, some 9 of the time it's not going to be all about our race there, period. So a lot of us, when we go in places, you're going to see different types of race, and that will kind of also put a standard of being social awkward, because you don't want to approach somebody in the wrong way and defend them or what you say or anything else. So we always keep the mindset of when we go places, of course we want to be open, we want to talk, but certain people just not gonna give you that, I don't want to talk to you or stuff like that. So of course we keep our guards up when we go places, of course, but that's a whole nother thing. And then another thing I said is, basically, when you go into places, these places, it's not gonna feel like home. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna walk in with open arms or anything else like that. You're going to, keep the mindset of like, who mess with me or nothing like that. Because sometimes I can be like that too. Like, I'm not gonna go to a club or a party thinking that it's gonna be a whole bunch of African American people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get social awkward because I don't know how to approach, Caucasian people, Asian people, or any of that. Sometimes I just try my best to communicate with them. It's what it is. But that's a whole nother topic or discussion, because I'm trying to get into this video real quick. Can we just discuss the 5 things that I think what makes you a good friend and best friend as well? So number 1, in my opinion, would just hang out more often. And a lot of people slack in this category a lot. And I understand some people have family and they can't do much of them, but I'm just saying, just at least put the time and effort, as if this was like your wife or your mother or somebody in your family. More time with your friends no matter what, just like you put in time going on dates, social media, spending time with your family. Do the same thing with your friend. This could be another thing why so many people friendship fades away, or it gets boring. It doesn't necessarily mean you go to the mall or go to movies or, you know, other places, which would be nice, but you can invite your friends over to your house. Invite your friends over to your house and spend time with them and just make them a sandwich. And, you know, if you don't have the coins, then that's okay. Do what you need to do. I mean, know who's there to judge you. Going on to number 2. So my number 2 would be keep it 100 with real knowledge. I can't say this more than once. So what I said was a person who tells it like it is, tell us what it is with kindness. Be truthful without being over the top. I hate when people, you know, you try to talk to somebody and that person just over the top. Is like, Jesus, what do you been through? Like, and I'm missing something in your life? Like, I'm so confused. And they swear they're you at this point. I'm like, okay, I think I need to be a therapist. So another thing I can say is that this can mean listening first before speaking if you don't understand the situation. And I just, like I just said, like, you can't just go in a conversation and think that you know everything when you don't. Okay, speak your opinion, but listen first before you start doing the most. And never attack your friends when they confining you to their problems. At the end of the day, let your friend know everything's going to be okay. And I'm here for you. And just keep hanging on. Like, that's one thing a friend wants to hear. Plus, when it's like a bad situation, a really bad situation, and you don't want to defend your friend if that's the case as well. You want to keep things as crucial as possible. So, going on to number 3. So, number 3, fun things. Fun things. It shouldn't matter if y'all have stuff in common or not. It shouldn't matter. What matters is y'all have a great connection. Great connection is the key. Having great connection with your friends. And I said that means personality. Personality plays with great connection and great conversation. I think having someone who can make you laugh in either bad situations is 1 in a million person. Like, if you have a friend that can make you laugh during a heartbreak or emotional place of your life, then that's a real friend. Because it's not easy to bring somebody out their character when they emotionally broken and going through something that they don't think they can handle. It's best to, you know, try to cheer them up, you know, with something. Because I'm a laughing person. I love to laugh. So going on to number 4. Number 4, having a fallout. Okay, so I said for this one, and this one is also considered as 5. It will go into 5 as well, because 4 is, you know, another one of those ones that I will put with 5. So what, I ain't gonna be a fool to say be nice to each other when y'all going to fall out. It's gonna be a day come, y'all going to get into a disagreement, and it's gonna get into an argument. And like it or not, it is what it is, you know? It's just part of being a human and stuff. So number 5 is part of number 4. And 5 is forgiveness is the biggest key. And it's true. I feel like if y'all really best friends, as y'all say y'all are, y'all going to find a way to put your difference to the side and forgive. Because 9 out of 10, y'all will miss each other. And that's true. Y'all will miss each other. And remember, forgiveness is the most biggest thing to do. Forgiving somebody is the biggest challenge that people, you know, it's hard for people to really do. Not for everybody, but for the majority of people do. And this is why I think, because a lot of people have this ego, pride, and this nerve that if, you know, they just want to just be like, and 9 out of 10, it sometimes it don't even have to be that serious. Like, it don't have to be a deep, you know. And the thing about it is, sometimes we as people, when we know we wrong or we want to make up, we get nervous. Like, we don't know what our friends gonna react to the situation or not, because some people do act different between, you know, when you trying to say sorry, you know, never say I told you and this and that third. Just like, I accept your apology and everything's gonna be okay. But I just, you know, express your feelings how you want, but just make sure you listen and be like, it would never happen again and stuff like that. And always take a deep breath, because I know if people out there that, you know, that don't know how to apologize, just take a deep breath and step in as slow as possible and be mindful of your words. So now that we got all that done, and this is just my thoughts and me personally, because the thing about me is I don't mind cutting people off. Like, I have no problems. Be like, you know what, I'm you blocking all that stuff. And the thing, another about me, it also depends on what you do towards me and stuff like that. But I'm also a forgiving person as well. I think forgiving somebody is such an amazing thing, and it says a lot about you as well. And I also said that's also how I protect myself. That's another thing, how I just avoid, you know, myself from anything that I just don't want to hear or nothing like that. You know, spend time with your friend. Get to, you know, that's what it is. It's like, you know, you do any other day. You know, keep that friendship strong. I mean, it's nothing wrong with having a friend that you've been with for years, like for years, your high school, your job. It don't matter where you met that person at. It's nothing like a good friend that you have for years. And it's just like, it's amazing. So that's all for this video. I hope y'all like it and enjoyed it. I had a really good time doing this. I really wanted to put this video out there because it was on my conscience. Like, it was just like, girl, do it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tonight. And I'm just like, no, I'm gonna just do it right now. Like, it was just that time. Like, I'm just love filming. Like, even though I may get a little tiny nervous, but it's all right. I'm human, just like everybody else. Sooner or later, I would build my confidence soon. Right. So, if y'all like this video, please like and subscribe. And comment down below what's your opinion about being a real friend as well. Because I love hearing people's opinion, respective of, you know, what they think as well. And if, you know, you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you do agree with me, that's okay. And I just hope this video helps somebody out there that is going through something with their friend and they want to figure out what to do from A to Z. And I hope, you know, I gave them the advice they need to know or learn or whatever. And I'm just happy that I filmed this video.